Well, hello, everybody. This is Auntie. Let's get into the latest episode and recap of Seeking Sister Wife, Season 6, Episode 9. I knew this conversation was coming. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers and my new listening and you. All of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie advice. Sweet old. It's time for auntie advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for auntie advice.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I want to shout out Miss Kelly, 29. Hey, baby, how are you? Hello there, Miss Bell. Hey, Deirdre. Hello, Raydella. Hello, avoiding eye contact. Oh, I like that. That's cute. That's real cute. Y'all, let's get into this episode, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. I'm not going to hold y'all up because I got a couple of videos that I need to do tonight. So we ain't going to hold up and be talking about unnecessary bullcrap with these particular couples. Okay, so let me get to this couple like right now. So Garrick, Lorena, and Garrick, Lorena, and Danielle are still downtown at the courthouse. Lorena comes smiling out, honey, with her little certificate. I's married now. Okay, so she is right now married and in love, and Danielle is struggling with it. And as we all know, Danielle, maybe about, what was it, y'all, about 2 or 3 years ago, divorced Garrick because they wanted to bring Roberta into the family. That did not work out. Roberta ended up, according to them, taking their coins, and they hey boo. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you. So, she basically, is struggling with it. So she goes out and she meets with her girlfriend and everything. And, she says that she is glad that they have Lorena in the family, a new addition in the family, but she's still struggling, with her having that documentation and everything. The way that she was holding on to it, when they got it, she was holding on to the sucker, for dear life. And I just felt really sorry for Danielle, even though this is what Danielle wants to do. So her girlfriend was like, hey, do you have any regrets, Danielle, about, what you have chosen to do and bringing Lorena in? And she says, no, because we still actually looking. And Lorena knows that we are going to be, looking for another wife and all of that kind of bull crap. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I mean, it's whatever, whatever. So I don't understand why she's struggling with this. I have my feelings about it, but I don't know whether or not I'm right or wrong. So I'm just not going to call it out the way that I think it is. But I'm telling you right now, I do not think that Danielle is happy about this relationship. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Now, this is going to be a viewer discretion is advised, y'all, type of episode. All right. I'm just going to go ahead on and let y'all know that right now. Why do I seem like I got a couple missing? So we got Reese and Billy. So Billy has gone out on this date, right, with this girl named Randy. And he seems to really like her. She likes him. The two of them, have already been out on a date or so. And now they want to go ahead on to bring the wifey in. And so he's like, they set up this date for wifey to go out, to come and meet them. And so wifey comes. And when wifey comes, wifey is shocked because she cannot believe that he has connected to this woman. She said it happened too fast. She didn't expect all of this stuff to go down. The girl is sitting at the table joking with her husband. See, that's what I'm saying. You never can win. I don't understand why these couples go into this with these, with blinders on, or they just got amnesia about till death do us part, husband and wife. Like, have y'all not seen the Browns? Have y'all not seen Sister Wife? Matter of fact, I'm gonna be doing my Sister Wife review tomorrow. I'll be combining 3 episodes along with Special Forces. Okay, so look for that video. Anyway, because on Special Forces that Cody Brown is on, honey, they read him the riot act about his kids and his position and his role as being the father to these kids. But anyway, I digress. So she's having a problem because they're sitting across the table and they're laughing, with each other and everything. So later on, she sits down with, when I sit down with him, they out on the farm. And it was so strange to me because she said he does all of the feminine work on the farm or on the, on it at their residence. And she does all the masculine stuff. So we see her look like she's trying to repair a lawnmower. And I just can't understand what the undertones are. I think they're all season long. And y'all let me know downtown in the comment section. This is a live video for a reason, and it is so that you can comment and join in. Okay, you like my co-pilot. All right, the thing about it is they have alluded to him being gay several times, and I don't know what that's about. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, but I don't know what that is about. Because if they don't want people to think that he is gay, then why do they have this grown man constantly walking around talking about, he's vanilla and he doesn't know anything about mechanics and all of that. I'm like, okay, so is he or is he not? And what do you want us to think about it? It's every week they throwing out these little innuendos, and I can't, I can't get with it, right, y'all? I'm just like, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Because it's just stuff that they throwing out there. So, okay, y'all. So anyway, she has a problem, an issue, right, with jealousy. She said she didn't know she was going to be jealous about it. The woman had asked her about it, right? But then when she got with him, she was like, I guess I didn't expect all of this. She wants to keep the business between the two of them. And I'm just like, something else is going on in this particular relationship with these folk. I don't know what it is. But now she wants him every other date that he goes out with this young lady on. She wants to be on a date because she said that she wants to be able to get to know her herself. And we see in the premiere of the next episode that she challenges the woman and says, how do I know that you're not going to be doing knick-knack, paddywhack, and give a dog a bone with my husband? And the woman said, well, how do I know that I'm not going to always be second to you? I said, okay. I said, all right. And I said, okay. And I was like, I went on about my business and everything and looked at the next couple. Now, this couple right here, they're pathetic. Angelica. Angelica. Angelica has sent her husband to go out and have a date with Shanae. On the date, Shanae asked him whether or not he was dating somebody. He told Shanae he was. So Shanae broke it off. This was just nonchalant as I don't know what. So on this week's episode, he's walking through the door and has to tell Angelica that they broke up because she wanted to know. Girlfriend put all the kids in the bed early and was determined that she was going to find out whether or not they were still together. And he said she broke up with us. And so she is devastated at this point. Angelica is. So Angelica is is devastated because this was her honey boo boo. Yo, I'm telling you, I think that there was more going on between Angelica and Shanae. Anyway, he's like, well, what was the kicker? The kicker was when I told her that the three of us went out on a date. And she said, you know what? I did not tell her. He said it wasn't your business to tell. So, absolutely, absolutely, Deirdre. So, when she's sitting there telling him that, he said it wasn't your business to tell. And he was like, we tried everything. I tried everything to convince her. I feel like this was a huge loss, and I really did love Shanae. And I was like, where? Where? This man has no personality. He is dry. He's sitting up there talking like a robot. And I was like, he did not care anything about Shanae. Then she sits there and it's like, oh my God. Do you think we can try again? He like, no, she done. Um, it ain't no need. I did everything I could. You mother. He's a mother. Do y'all hear me? He's a mother for you. What a sorry man, in my opinion. Anyway, now Angelica opens up and says that none of her family know about their lifestyle. I guess they know now. They probably down in the bushes. They probably in the bushes of this video looking on Reddit, on Facebook, on every platform, looking to say what people was looking to hear what people got to say about you. She said that she doesn't have a relationship with her family, which is why the two of them explored dating Shanae. Why they got into this poly relationship because so then, as Nikki said, she's in love with the lady. She loves Shanae more than him. He wasn't into her. That's why he didn't make the effort. She's the one who was in love with Shanae. And I absolutely agree with that because this was all about her not having a relationship with her family. This was all about her having just one girlfriend that she could tell that secret to. This was all about her loss. And now it's all about her gain. Now she's going to go back and tell the family that I'm a poly and I need y'all. She wants to now be reconciled with her family. And I'm thinking, what the happened as to why you are not with your family? Is it because you chose this man? Is it because you're in this relationship with him? Did you like what's going on where you seem like you're disconnected from the family? And why you thought that a woman was going to fill that space or that void? My whole thing is she gay? Is she lesbian? If she is, it's okay. It's not a big deal unless her family is a religious family and they reject it. But other than that, you still have to live the life that you want to live, regardless of whether or not your friends, your family, or your foe agree with it. She didn't have to have the husband as a cover, if you will. But it didn't seem like to me this it was the same thing for Shanae. I never saw Shanae lean into her, flirt with her, or anything. It was all about what she wasn't getting from him. Okay? Now we're gonna find out because next week the family is supposed to be at the table and they look like they off the chain. But I wonder whether or not she wants to be with the woman. But I did not get it. Now, y'all let me know downtown in the comment section if y'all got it. I did not feel like Shanae had the same affection for her as it seems like she did. Y'all let me know because I'm just like something's going on with this relationship and it just say okay, something's going on. Last but not least, Teresa, put this bitch out. Get rid of her. Put her out. Cut her out your life. Act like you ain't never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never met Teresa. Teresa has come in here with all of these hang ups, all of this mess into this happy home. Now, I don't agree with what they're doing. I don't like Nick. I would never like Nick. But at the same time, this is their happy home. Teresa is coming in here with the bull crap. She insecure. She's jealous of the other women. She was on some guy's podcast talking about she was a prostitute. And now, but you want to come up in this house after she said that she was friends with them for what, 14 years? I think she said that she was in a relationship with them for 14 years. Do you know what the deal is? Now you done came up in here with the bullcrap, the insecure stuff, knowing that you can't, you know you will never measure up to what these women have going for them. You know you don't have it. Regardless of their lifestyle, these women have great jobs. Why would Teresa think that she is going to be able to come in and measure up to these women or even try to? You got to be your own individual person. And because of that, she's paranoid. She needs more reassurance than a 2 year old trying to get a 2 year old to walk. No, let's not say a 1 year old to walk or potty train. You got to keep telling her every day, reassure her. Nick and them have tried in every way. Matter of fact, Nick tried to sit down and break up with her, but she did not want to hear any of that. And so now here she is with her back up against the wall. She goes and meets one of her friends. She talks to the friend about the relationship that she is having with the Davises and how she feels like she's not worthy, she's not pretty enough, she's not this, she can't measure up. And a friend is saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're beautiful. You're this and that. But God, let me tell you something. This is a grown woman. If she don't know that by now, she ain't gonna never get it. It's gonna always. These are my opinions. You put yours down in the comment section. If she don't have it by now, she never gonna get it. If you gotta be pumping somebody up every day, they unstable, in my opinion. She unstable. Put her ass out. Put her out. Put her out. Get your coat, your hat, and your child and leave the house. Get out. Y'all know daggone well I don't want to be on Nick's side for nothing. But this what I agree with 100%. Put her out. They sit up there making mocktails because Jennifer's pregnant. They sitting out there, you can tell it's a setup. Okay? They done already told the producers this is what we get ready to do. So they sit down and try to have a conversation with her and say, your insecurities, are making it uncomfortable in the household. This is something we got to work on. We keep trying to pump you up. We behind you saying, rah, rah, girl. We're doing all the things. And this is really starting to cause chaos and confusion. Can we have a conversation about it? She don't even want to talk about it because she's immature and she is stunted in her thinking, because I don't know when she started being a lady of the night, right? I don't know. I guess I'll have to go back to those guys' interview, right? And find out when she started. But she's bringing all of that. I got to be the top. Okay. She's seeing Nick as a pimp. In my opinion. She's not seeing him as a partner. She's not seeing them as partners. She's seeing them as competition for the hottest block in Vegas, in my opinion, if that makes sense. They're not her competition. They're not. And I don't care how much they talk to her and try to reassure her. She's not getting it. Why would you be in a relationship with these people the whole time you've been standing on the other side of the screen door looking into the house? You already know what the furniture look like downstairs and everything. But you still, when they let you in the house, you still act like you a puppy dog in the rain looking through the window waiting for somebody to give you something to eat. Or a cat looking for you to put some tuna out at night. I don't blame them at all. Nick, when she got it, she was like, okay, I hear you. Nick is saying, look, I don't want this. I don't want my house like this. We're trying to work on our family. We're trying to get everything together. And like, this ain't going to work for us in the long term. We have spent, a massive amount of time trying to build up your self-esteem, trying to include you in everything. And this is it's still a problem. Okay, I got you. Okay, I hear. So she wants to cut him off because she doesn't want to hear what's going on. I know it probably is a lot for her, right? Because she does have her son in there, but that's why she shouldn't have moved that fast. Then I heard that she was outside on social media somewhere talking about that they used her. No, ain't nobody use you. Ain't nobody use. How you gonna use a grown woman who sat there and said in the second episode that you've been wanting to be in this family for how long? Then you go out there and spill the tea on Instagram and say that the two women the two women are together. We may have suspected it, but you came out there and blew the lid off of it. So while you say that these was people that you was rocking with, rolling with for 14 years, and they was your friend and they done changed your life, you sure got a way of saying thank you. Okay, Yazil don't quote it. He said, one thing I will not tolerate is disruption of peace in my house. When she walked up out that house and got her stuff together, and she ran upstairs with the drink. I said, you don't take drinks upstairs. But anyway, she came back down. She said, let me just go and take a ride like I usually do. All right, what corner? And I don't mean to be like that, but what corner? Then she comes back downstairs. She wants to get out of there and everything. And she's telling them, take the mic on, take the mic. Like, she doesn't want to hear the inevitable. She does not want to hear what she know they about to say. You got to get the fuck out of here. That's why she cut them off like that. She didn't want that done on camera. That's my opinion about the whole situation. Put her out. And April is like, we tried. Jen tried to talk to her. They all tried to talk to her about it. But you coming up in here thinking that you gonna be the head in charge. You not. You not. And nobody got that to do with you. It may be weird of how all of y'all living, but Nick got a system downtown to the house. He Nick got a system, and you ain't gonna come up in here and mess up Nick's house. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't blame Nick not one bit. I won't mad at Nick. I didn't feel like Nick handled her differently when she walked about that house. Nick said, I ain't running behind her. I ain't running behind her, begging her to come back up in this house. If she want to go, leave. Y'all, when I tell you I hollered, when I tell you I hollered, I hollered. They had already had an incident where they was having a talk with her and they all was looking at her crazy. And if y'all anything like me, I was looking at her like she was crazy. I was like, girl, are you serious? Nick said, let her leave. Get the out. Do what you got to do. I ain't running behind her. I want peace up in my house. We don't have this to do. We don't run my household like this. This is the first time ever since I've been covering this show that I was on Nick's side 100%. Put her out. Get your coat, your hat, and leave. She has not contributed one thing, in my opinion, based on what I see, to this household. Bye. Get out. Get to stepping. Point blank and to the period. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all long. That's the end of my review. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all thought about this episode of Seeking Sister Wife, season 6, episode 9. I knew this conversation was coming. And even for her to just even say that, I knew this conversation was coming, and then you gonna run, means you immature. Bye, y'all.